You know, there are so many causes that are trending that can even go viral at times. But I wonder about the causes that seem to fly under the radar.
Yeah, the ones that like aren't glamorous, no celebrity endorsement, but man, they require just as much elbow grease.
Exactly. It takes a certain kind of person that wants to fight for someone who's been forgotten.
Yeah, and that's what the Lighthouse, a place of refuge, does. They stand in the gap of a broken system when they deal with foster care.
That's right. So today, we rise to give back.
I'm Cory.
And I'm Tymme.
I moved out to California from the East Coast.
I came to LA from Hawaii.
The goal was to be a star.
So I ended up in Hollywood.
For 15 years, I warmed up crowds on American Idol, Dancing with the Stars, and even spent the last decade touring the world as a DJ.
I started as a dancer and performed for artists like Aaliyah, Missy Elliott, and Will Smith. I then authored 3 books and became a pastor.
But through it all, something was missing.
I felt this desire to be a part of something real.
A movement that would change communities.
To tell stories of strength built on people's passions.
Driven by their courage and giving the world hope.
So we've come together to celebrate unsung heroes from around the world. This is the Rise Effect.
From food to clothing to necessities, the Lighthouse, a place of refuge, is all about the kids feeling the love.
And you can feel the love at this outreach. We're in Sherman Oaks, California, and we're actually going to meet Ron and Lisa Hardy, who are the founders of the Lighthouse, along with some great volunteers that are doing good for our community.
They're doing that right now. Let's go.
All right. We're here with the founders of the Lighthouse, Ron and Lisa.
Hey, true champs right here.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Now, I could ask you, what is the Lighthouse? But I want to ask you, why? Why do you do what you do?
The number one reason we do what we do is because no one else is doing what we do. The highest growing homeless population in LA County right now is transitional age youth timing out of the foster care system.
Right.
When kids transition out of the foster care system, those are the kids between 18 and 24. Now, pretty much we work with up to 26-year-olds. If kids don't have a stable foundation, they don't get adopted, even if they do get adopted, they don't have a secure foster family, they end up either incarcerated, homeless, or dead. And 100% of girls end up pregnant if they are taken into a family.
Yeah.
So what we wanted to do, the why, is get in and intercede. We always said we wanted to give a hand up, not a handout.
Right.
We want to teach kids transferable skills and life skills, and just kind of come up alongside them and be able to provide them with what they need to be successful.
We just want them to have that hope so that they know that there is that opportunity there, not just for somebody else, but for them. You know, and regardless of whatever kind of situation they came up in, is they can they can succeed in life too.
Just think what having one person in your corner can mean for somebody who has no one.
This outreach was all about giving back. And I know you guys providing an opportunity and sharing love by giving food, that's a huge necessity that sometimes is neglected. How's that turned out for you? What kind of results have you seen by people having those provisions that not necessarily with something they would be able to do, especially around the holidays?
Well, it's not just the provision, it's the fact that most people, I'm going to say in LA County because that's what I'm familiar with, who have food insufficiency don't have vehicles to pick up the food. So they can't go to a food bank, they can't go anywhere and get what they need, the vouchers, whatever it is. So not only do we provide the food, we provide drivers to take the food to the families.
And you bring it to them. It's so important.
So we're feeding people that wouldn't have food for the holidays.
The Lighthouse's primary goal is to help foster kids, but they're helping so many more along the way.
All this energy here, it's really, really awesome.
We have amazing volunteers back here. They've been packing bags, getting it ready for about 120, 150 families to deliver. So it's an amazing work.
They got here early this morning. We slept in and just got here, but we're gonna go talk to them and find out what they're packing because they are really hooking these families up today. Let's go check it out.
I'd love to volunteer for Lighthouse because You know, I just always think about growing up, how much I had and how fortunate I was. You know, my family, both my mother and father worked, and, you know, I was so fortunate to have a meal on the table every single night.
There were 40 incredible volunteers who came out to support this outreach. Even this volunteer, who is partially blind, came out to lend a hand.
And we have to put them in their bags, seal them, and when they come around, pack them in their bag.
Those bags were stuffed to the brim with macaroni and cheese, chicken broth, potatoes, yams, dessert mix, even a gift card for a turkey or ham.
They also team up with other amazing organizations like ARC and DCFS.
So what is the impact that Lisa is making with what you're doing? What do you see on that side of it?
I mean, there are countless situations that, you know, she's recruited placements for our kids.
Yeah.
She's allowed us to keep children with relatives.
Wow.
She's
Taking children.
Yeah.
resources, you name
Right.
it. I mean, she's just been.
She's the perfect partner.
It's an amazing partnership.
Yeah.
Just with Lisa, but just all these volunteers who are just giving
They're amazing.
hours of work, of
Right.
their weekends.
It's a weekend before a holiday, and they're all just giving
here.
they're here.
Yeah.
They showed up early
I'm
this
so
morning.
excited. Yeah.
They're amazing.
That's awesome. Well, both of you, your work
Yeah.
is incredible.
Thank you,
So
guys.
we are just honored to be a part of this. Bags on bags on bags.
Bags keep multiplying.
Wow, they have done some amazing work this
Yeah.
morning putting these bags together.
And check this out. Thank God the Hardys are bodybuilders.
Yeah,
'cause
you-
I
you
tried
lift
to
that
lift
thing.
This up. I'm gonna need your help.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Together we
Preserve
can do
them.
this. Together.
As long as there's 2 people
It's
per
about a
bag,
team.
we can deliver these.
Yes. Wow, that is a heavy bag. And as we pick it up, it makes me think of the food that we have, that we open up our cupboards at home.
Yeah.
We just take it for granted that we're going to have food
Yeah.
there. And these families are opening up empty cupboards.
Right.
And that's what this is
Food
going to
is
do.
for survival. Sometimes food is just for pleasure for some of us.
Right.
But for them, food is survival. And there's a lot of people that have deficiencies in that area. And so thank God for the Lighthouse. Thank
Yeah.
God for their Rise Effect, because many people are going to be blessed.
And that's what's amazing is the donations,
Yeah.
the volunteers. So all bags are packed. Now we got to move on to phase 2.
Delivering to the families.
Yeah, and the cars, I think, are about to pull up out front. So we're going to see what's going on.
go.
Phase 2.
Are you delivering this today?
Yes.
Who are you taking this to?
I'm taken to my community in Panorama City, Ardita, Pacoima, and I work for an organization named ARC, and I'm a facilitator for them, and I try to help all these families. Thank you, Lisa, and everybody, Lighthouse.
Basically what's happening is 2 of the women who are helping assemble these bags,
Yeah.
they're delivering to a family that one of the women was the caseworker for the foster family and the other one is now managing them. So it's kind of like a full circle
Yep.
experience, and we're going to try to capture it.
I've been volunteering with the Lighthouse for a couple of years now. To have a blessing plus the gifts,
Right.
I think it's just an additional just way of support for them.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what the Lighthouse means to a lot of people.
It's really an honor and almost gives me a warm feeling. I wish I had my sweater up because now I have chills. But
That's awesome.
I always want to say thank you, and I really appreciate it. It's going to go a long way.
So Ron, where do we go from here? What's your biggest need? Where do you want to go with this?
I mean, initially we would love to have a building that has just a bunch of different services that we can help, these foster families and foster kids. We just want to have that one-stop shop.
We need an
Start
RV
tomorrow.
so we can have a mobile career center. And,
Yeah. Mobile Career Center. I
and
love that.
Showers, yeah.
Someone's
that's what
out
we
there that
wanna
wants to
do.
provide that for you guys.
That'd be
Yes.
Someone watching
Amazing.
is going to write you that check.
Amazing.
We know this. They've got a rise effect in them because they're hearing your story create that rise effect inside of them.
And we need more volunteers.
And more volunteers.
Yes.
There it is.
That's what we need.
Can't do it
There it
without
is.
you guys.
A building, an RV, and more volunteers.
In any specific order, doesn't matter. Just bring it all. What a great outreach and amazing organization.
Absolutely. And next week you can join us for the Rise Effect Live.
Woo! Lighthouse on 3, 1,